Hello everyone, my name is Prashant Gunjal. I'm currently working as a MuleSoft architect. So I'm coming up with one series of sessions for the Anypoint code builder, and this is gonna be the first session where I'll try to explain you what all softwares you'll need to get started with Anypoint code builder development. So we have these list of softwares which you need to install before starting. So the first thing is we need to install the Anypoint Visual Studio Code. So for me, it's already installed, but for you, just go to this website and you'll see the installation files here on this page. So if it is a Windows, if it is a Mac, so you can install the relative files for that. But for me, it's Windows. I'll prefer doing the installation as a installer file here. So once you click it, just proceed with the installation process. And once installed, you'll see that Anypoint Visual Studio Code like this. And once you install and once you open the Visual Studio Code, you'll see the window something like this. But this is what we mainly required. But for you, as you have installed that for the first time and you didn't install the required libraries for Anypoint Code Builder, you won't see this MuleSoft Anypoint plugin like this. Okay, so this is the first thing which you need to install, the Anypoint Visual Studio Code. Now the second thing is you also need to install one Git in your system. So go to this website and you can download the Git based on your operating system. So for me it's Windows. I've already downloaded it, and once you have downloaded, follow the process for the installation. And this is the second thing which you need. The third thing is you also need to install the Maven. So for Maven, you can directly type install Maven on Windows or Mac, and you'll see this website coming up. So here we just go to the download page, and from this download page you'll see a lot of files here, the links, checksum and signature. So you need to select the source zip archive, and that is this file. Okay, and once you download that, you go to you just save that file somewhere in your local directory, and you need to configure that in your environment variables, so your system will know that when he need the Maven, where he need to look for, right? So once you download that, you can go to my computer like this, right click on this PC, go to properties, and in properties you go to this advanced system settings. Make sure you have the necessary permissions to open this. If you are working on the corporate machine, you might not have the permissions, so you need to get that permissions. You need to create a ticket to get this Maven configured on your local machine. And once you go here, go to the environment variables, and here you need to add one Maven underscore home variable and provide the path, the entry path to your Maven directory. Okay, once this is done, you also need to install that in a path. So go to the path variable and you can configure the bin directory of your Apache Maven. So there are two options. Either you can refer your variable which you have already created like this, or either you can create your own path like this. Okay, so this is the third thing, which is installation of Maven. Okay, and after that you also need to install the Java, but I assume that Java will be installed in all the machines. But if not, go to the Java, just see for a Java download and just download the respective Java version from this website and just get it installed first. And once installed, you need to verify that if that installation has been successfully done or not. So the first thing is we install the Maven first. So for Maven, you can type Maven, this version, and you'll get to know that this is been installed and this is the version and this is the Maven home directory. Okay, so once you get similar message, it means that the Maven is successfully installed and configured as well. Similarly, if you want to check for the Java version, which is installed and configured, just type this command and you'll see which Java version your system is currently using. And once you see this message, it means the Java is installed as well as configured. So make sure you do these two steps first before proceeding with Anypoint code builder development. After that, we need to sign up to the Anypoint platform account and also provide the required permissions so that we can connect our Anypoint Visual Studio Code with the Anypoint platform. So for that, go to the web and type Anypoint platform. And once you go here, just type Anypoint platform sign up. Okay, and once you go here, so I assume that this is the thing which you are doing for the first time. So if you already have an account, you can go to the Anypoint platform sign in page. Okay, but here we are trying to create one more account for Anypoint platform. So I'll just provide all the details. Cool. Oops, it's India. So I'll provide the username as MuleSoft underscore code builder. Okay, and the password will be the same and @ 123. Okay, once you are signed up to this account, go inside this Anypoint platform, then go to the access management. Okay, so here, as I'm the only user, so I'll be applying the permission for me alone. Okay, but if you're working for any corporate, you must have been created some teams based on the roles and responsibilities and get this permission added to your respective teams or your respective user, whatever you guys are using. Okay, so the permission we need here is Anypoint exchange. Sorry, go to the exchange and click Anypoint contributor, because we will be deploying our APIs to Anypoint platform. For that reason, we need to have this role enabled for us. Okay, we'll enable this for this business group. Next, and that's it. Okay, so the role has been enabled now, and you can now configure Visual Studio Code with Anypoint platform, and you can start deploying or start downloading the artifacts from Anypoint platform. Okay, and the last thing is, as we have installed Anypoint Visual Studio Code, we have installed Visual Studio Code, we need to install the required libraries so that we can get started with Anypoint code builder. So you need to open your Visual Studio Code and go to the extensions, and here you need to type Anypoint extension pack. Okay, and you'll see the first plugin which has came and you can see the developer as a Salesforce. So you need to install this plugin. Now it's already installed for me, and for you it should see an install button here. So go ahead and install. It should take some time, and once installed it will ask you for restart of Anypoint Visual Studio Code. So go ahead and restart it, and once you restart you should be able to see this Anypoint Code Builder option right here on the left side. Okay, so in the upcoming sessions we are going to see how to design an API, the first option. Then we are going to see how to implement an API. Then we will see how to develop an integration in Anypoint Code Builder. Along with that, this is just the desktop version of it. But once the desktop version we are through, we will also check the cloud version of Anypoint Code Builder. Okay, so that's all for today's session. Hope you like it.